What is going on, everybody? This is DJ Kanai bringing you some more Amplitude gameplay. That's right. So welcome back to another Throwback Thursday. Appreciate you tagging along. You could be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you're here rocking it with me, playing one of my all-time favorite games. We're gonna play a few more songs. Actually, just 2 songs, so a couple of songs. Hope everyone is doing great today. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And I've been trying to tell myself to play this song because I have a good story to tell about this band. And yeah, we're gonna go and play it. Let's go. So this is Freezepop, a synth-pop band from Boston, Massachusetts. I think they're from Boston. I hope they're from Boston. And I saw them live in 2005 at this little bar in downtown Houston called the Proletariat. And let me say, it was one of the best shows I've ever been to. Not just because they're in one of my favorite games and I was like fangirling over them. It was like a very intimate show. The bar wasn't that big. There wasn't a lot of people. And it was just an amazing experience. And I remember getting there and not seeing them there. I'm like, oh man, I hope they didn't cancel. Then again, we went there a little early. I went with a friend of mine. His name's Andrew. And then I saw him walk in. And I was just like, oh, Andrew, it's them. And he's like, where? And he's like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, that's cool? No, that's badass. And he's like, dude, they're just regular human beings. I'm like, no, you don't understand, Andrew. That's Freezepop. And I was like looking at him like they were like gods. And but it was awesome. It was good stuff. So you know, I was able to take a picture with them. I was 18 at the time. I wasn't as open as I am today. Like, I was really shy back then, and I was just, I don't know. It just, if I were a little bit older at the time and I was able to like drink and stuff, I would have partied with Freezepop, definitely. But I was really, you know, shy and quiet. And so I got to take a picture with them, and I actually ended up talking with Cass and Croker for a long time. And if y'all don't know who Cass and Croker is, he is he goes back and forth from Freezepop. I don't know if he's in there anymore, but last time I heard he was rejoining, but I'm not too sure as of right now if he's in there. But he is a synth player, and he also sings in Freezepop sometimes. And I talked with him for like 2 hours right before they played. And and we just talked about music, and you know, he was like, hey, is there any songs that you would like to hear? And of course I said, the first thing I said was Super Sprode. And he's like, oh yeah, we're definitely playing that one. And I told him how big of a Amplitude fan I am, and he was like, oh, that's awesome. And then we started talking about Guitar Hero, because at the time Guitar Hero wasn't out yet. It was going to be out in a few months. And he's like, oh, you should check it out. I'm like, dude, I already have Guitar Hero like reserved and paid for, so you don't have to worry about that. And he told me he wasn't going to disappoint and everything, and it didn't. The first Guitar Hero was like great. Of course, it had some issues with the hammer-ons and pull-offs, but it was a great game. So yeah, I got to talk with him, and it was a good experience. They played Shark Attack and other songs that a lot of people know, and it was a good time. And I also got my Frequency and Amplitude cases signed by Freezepop, which I'll probably leave a picture at the end of the video so you can see them. But yeah, I have more, you know, going into the show. Maybe I'll save it for next video, but we're just going to for a different song here. Let me see here. Let's do Actually, I'm gonna do HMX. Yeah, let's do this. This is a good song, a nice little groove. There's a video floating around of me like singing the song just out of nowhere. Back when I was young, of course everybody has stupid videos of themselves when they were young and doing stupid stuff. My thing was singing Amplitude songs out of nowhere for some reason. I don't know. I'm telling you, Amplitude was like, it followed me everywhere. Ever since I played it, it was one of my favorite games. And I have a funny story. It's funny now. At the time, it wasn't that funny. It was actually affecting my my studies, in school. So I didn't start playing Amplitude until like my junior year of high school. That was around 2003 or 2004, somewhere around there. And I played it so much that I actually brought it into the classroom, I guess. Like, whenever I got bored in school, like on a blank piece of paper, I would draw the blaster and make my own track with notes on it and pretend I'm playing it. It was that serious, man. And I remember one time I was failing a class, and my brother found one of my drawings that I did of the blaster and stuff like that. And he knew that I played Amplitude because I showed him the game. And he goes, "Is this what you do in school? Is that why you're failing?" That probably was why, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That's how obsessed I was with the game. But I ended up passing, so no big deal. So I can laugh about it now. Back then, I was like, oh my gosh, my future's gonna suck because all I'm doing is play Amplitude. Which is kind of what I'm doing now. So one thing I want to ask y'all is, kind of goes hand in hand with that story. So is there a game or anything that kind of prevented you from concentrating on your daily life? Like, is there a game or something that happened in your life that kind of prevented you from, acting normal, like in school or just in everyday life? So I would always get invited to go out and hang out with people, and I would say no just because I wanted to stay home and play this game. Do I regret it? Not really. Because not only would I play this game, I would also practice guitar and stuff like that. So no, if I would have gone out and just put music on the back burner, I probably wouldn't be a big music fan right now. And so I don't regret it. But let me know if you've had situations like that before. All right, coming down to the end of the song. I love this song. And if you didn't know, DJ HMX is actually Casson from Freezepop. He did a lot of songs under undercover names in this game, and that and in Frequency as well. All right. Well, those are the two songs for this Throwback Thursday. I hope you enjoyed those. I hope you enjoyed the Freezepop stories as well as my story of me almost failing school because of this game. Worth it. Totally worth it. But anyways, guys, I appreciate the continued support, and I appreciate you checking out this video. My name is DJ Kanai, and I will check you all next time. Peace out.